I can confirm it. Jennifer Aniston, still hot. Hello once again, watchers of good movies. My name is Nick Pell and this is once again coming from my apartment. Now today we are going to be talking about the film Office Christmas Party. Every year we seem to get a Christmas comedy-esque film, and this is this year's installment, and so that is Office Christmas Party. It has a very large ensemble cast, and so does this comedy work and set itself apart from the others? Let's talk about it. The main star of this film is easily Jason Bateman. He does a very, very good job in his role. And one thing which really makes this film work well is the chemistry amongst the cast members. We have Jason Bateman, as I said. We have Olivia Munn, who actually does very, very good. I really enjoyed her in this movie, in this role, more than I think anything else that I've seen her in thus far. So thank God. We have TJ Miller also being very hysterical. He's not generally an actor who I watch for, but when he is on point very, very well. And I think he did a very good job in this film, bringing both comedy and an emotional depth to his character. We also have Jennifer Aniston as his sister in the film, and she's just kind of a bitch, and she comes in to shut down his company. She is the CEO of the whole business. He's in charge of one branch. And so unless they can snatch one guy's business, which is like $14 million or something, lots of people are going to lose their jobs. The branch is probably going to be shut down. And so that's the point of this whole Office Christmas Party fiasco, which thus ensues. We also have Kate McKinnon adding a lot of just kind of her same awkward humor to the mix. But I found her humor to be much more enjoyable than it was in Masterminds, which is the last one I saw her in. It was more on par with the Ghostbusters-esque humor. So if you like her in that, you'll probably like her in this. As I said, the cast just works very, very well in this film. They all had great chemistry with one another. We have Jason Bateman interacting with pretty much everybody in this movie, and we have a lot of side plots which really just feed into the main plot as a result. A lot of times with these films, side plots just kind of stay on their own, they develop on their own, they don't really add anything to the overall story. The side plots in this film actually did to some degree, and I actually appreciated that and enjoyed it. Because it made the film a lot more interesting to watch, because you got to see, oh hey, this little thing which I didn't think was going to be relevant, now relevant to the main story. That's kind of cool. And with that, there are also lots of funny moments throughout this movie, not just stuff which was shown in the trailer, which is a relief. A lot of films these days, at least comedies, they show way too many funny parts of their films in the trailers, and so when audiences come to see the movie, they've seen all the funny parts, except for maybe two things, and that's just not enjoyable anymore. So there are a lot of additional funny moments throughout this film, particularly with dialogue. I thought the dialogue in this film actually worked quite nicely. That's where a lot of funny moments were at in this movie. And while the whole concept is very, very unrealistic, very ridiculous, the whole thing will be shut down in an instant by the police if this actually happened. The actual party, once it gets going, looks very, very, very cool. It's something that I would love to go to if I had the opportunity, because it just becomes a giant club, basically, inside this office building. And when you see the end result of this thing towards the end of the film, it's just, you have to laugh at it, because there are just some scenes which make you crack up, as it's just kind of seeing like what happens to certain people in this movie. It's just funny. That said, along with the ending, the last like 10-15 minutes did seem a little bit sloppy to me. It seems like they kind of rushed to resolve a lot of the main conflicts and the main plot lines. That seemed a little bit off to me, because they just kind of jumped to like, oh hey, let's do this one thing which I talked about at the beginning to solve this one main issue which is causing problems, and yeah, I don't know. It just seemed a little bit cheesy to me, but that's really my only main gripe of the film, is the ending seemed a little bit sloppy. The end credits have bloopers as well, which I love that comedies are going back to doing, because it just shows, oh hey, these are real people and they have fun with their jobs. Guys, overall, I actually had a really fun time seeing Office Christmas Party. It's not the best film of the year by far, but it's a very fun comedy. It has like the Christmas-esque tone without shoving it down your throat, and yeah, chemistry between all these cast members just worked really, really well, even those who I didn't mention in this review. All really good actors, really fun time, and definitely check this thing out if you're interested. But guys, those are my thoughts on Office Christmas Party. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you hate it more than I did? Let me know. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe once again if you so choose. I appreciate it immensely. And as always, my people, my name is Nick Pell, and once again, keep on watching.